I had a cut on an artist that is huge, and I own the publishing on it, and I got my check a couple weeks ago. It was $19.26.
So Brett and I had we wrote with Taylor Swift when she was like 15 back in the day, and she hadn't recorded any of those songs. Well, when she did redid her original records, $900 for the whole year. That's
and it was Taylor
and Keith Urban.
That's insane.
$900. You would think just her farting on a microphone would make a couple grand.
Me and her got to be good friends, but we didn't write great because we kind of do the same thing with the ideas and stuff. But that's part of her magic. All the stuff Taylor writes is true.
I remember saying to her, I don't think anyone wants to hear about high school. I said that.
I don't like politics. I hate the news. I don't know what my label would be, but
the only reason I lean conservative is because I just want less of them.
I don't think they care what we really want.
No, of course they don't.
I mean, all they want to do is get reelected.
I think you literally have to have done some really horrible things to wind up in that office.
Taking money from all these people. It's like, are you going to take money and not give them something? No, you're going to be giving them something.
When I sponsor the baseball team, I want my son to be the shortstop.
You know what I mean? I do believe that Joe Biden, he understands grief, but he said this thing, and it's probably my favorite thing I've heard about grief. He said the day will come before a tear hits your eye, a smile crosses your lips. I might have messed that up a little bit, but
that's literally the smartest thing I've ever heard him say.
Yeah.
That's really good, because somebody said that as time goes by, the good memories outweigh the grief or not outweigh the grief, but outweigh the sadness. Like the smile comes first. I don't want to know where you were when your dad died, but I would love to hear because I know you believe in God, and I also know you're not super religious. So we have a lot of that in common.
Religion and spirituality and a relationship with God are completely different. I've always had a real strong relationship, with God, but it's my own little weird one. It's not like something I really learned at church, because I was the same way. One side of my family was kind of holy rollers. The other side was hellraisers. So it would go between the two.
You were bound to be a country songwriter. Holy rollers and hellraisers. Have you written that?
No, but we should write that.
Holy rollers and hellraisers.
I wouldn't technically say that the holy rollers were better than the Hellraisers.
No, I kind of tend to like the Hellraisers that get into recovery. How old were you so your dad shot himself when you were really young, but it didn't die.
He lived.
So then 20 years later, he died in a hotel room.
Yeah, and to me, I've thought about this a lot. When you lose somebody and they're sick for a long time, you get to say the things you want to say, and you're more prepared. When you lose somebody in a shocking way, it adds a whole nother thing. You don't know the last time you're talking to them.
The morning of the day that Sage died, the truth is he was probably already gone but I sent him a text, and it's this daily reflection that it's a recovery book that I read every morning, and it just said the last line of it was, today you have the freedom to be the best, or today I had the freedom to be the best me I've ever been. And I sent it to him, and the truth is that's probably right about the time that he was going, and I didn't know it, and I'm like, oh, please let him have read that before he went. And then I have to get myself to the place where I go, no, he knows that.
Oh, he knows
he's that. Where he knows it, and I've got to feel that he knows it.